Hello.
Hey!
So where are we?
Granny's Museum.
Granary Wharf? Was it?
I don't know. It's near Stowmarket.
Little museum.
We'll get back to you.
It's just hustling and bustling with oddmans and ends.
Yeah.
There's even some vehicles coming up. But the first thing I've seen, Mazza, do you know what this is down here?
What is it? Oh, a mincer.
A mincer? What? Mincing what?
Mincing meat.
No.
No?
No. It's for marmalade. You'd put your oranges in there.
Oh.
You'd hold it with that, and you'd turn the handle, and there's like a thingy in there, look.
Oh, yeah.
And it'd all come out as mush at the bottom for your marmalade.
Oh, that's quick.
This is one of your first ever fridges.
Oh, that's so cute.
What you'd do is you put your things in there, and you'd pour cold water on top of there, and it's got chalk.
Yeah.
And the chalk would soak it up and keep it all cold on top.
Wow, that's actually magic.
Well, it's not magic, is it? It's just common sense. But hey,
I wouldn't have
we'll call it
known
that. No, it's just like a mixture of all
Wonderful
different ages,
stuff.
really. You've got nut crackers here. You put your nut in the middle of the legs and you go like that and crush the nuts. Early 1900s. But look at all these wonderful little tins from over the years. Got Rye Vita. I'm trying to think of things I know of, I've heard of. Loads of Oxo. We've got some more things with handles. What turn?
Oh, what?
For example, that. What do you think that is without reading it?
Oh, I just read it.
You read it. What is it?
Yeah, potato peeler. But I wouldn't have guessed it.
A potato peeler. What about these over here? Look.
Oh, they're mincers.
No.
No?
That one now?
A coffee grinder?
Well, yeah, because you've already read it.
No, I didn't.
What do you think that is?
I don't know about that one.
That's a butter churn.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll get... I'll have to find you something harder, but everything seems to have an handle. There's a little oil lamp here. And I might have told you before, but I used to work at Hattersley's and I actually made them kind of wicks. Believe it or not. Not me, I didn't really have my hand on them so much, but I did sometimes.
Is that the place you worked that got burnt down?
No, that was Ton Garden Centre. I'm talking about Hattersley's Narrow Fabrics Limited in Keighley.
Oh.
There's an egg box carrier here. 1930s egg box carrier. And they'd use that on the trains to protect them. It's got like a little bit of woolly cloth on it. Looks a very expensive box just to put some eggs in.
I was thinking that.
But everywhere you look, it's just full of really unusual, cool things. Just to prove I'm not sexist, here's a bit of sewing porn for you ladies. There's actually going to be someone out there who gets excited by seeing them.
I'm sure.
I just saw this really cool little rocking horse. Not rocking horse, you know what I mean. Horse. And that was made by German prisoners of war in 1945. Somewhere around here. I used to have something similar to that. That's the kind of thing I'm hoping to have in the camper van. I'm not sure if Maz is going to go for it or not, but I think that is fantastic. There's a rat trap down there. Do you know how this works, Mazzy?
No.
Have a guess. Come on, it's easy.
Really?
Yeah. How does it work? How does that catch a rat?
Don't know.
What you do is you pick it up. When you see a rat in the corner, you pick it up and you throw it at the rat. Instant death.
Yeah.
A very battered old Mini there, as you can see. Not anymore. Oh no. It's been restored and put in this museum. Lovely. That's an interesting but sad little story. Look at the size of this chalk ball. Apparently it was found inside somebody's grandfather's pony after it had dropped down dead. Imagine a pony swallowing that. It's not every day you see one of these, but I've seen two today now. This is the ZX Spectrum 48, I'm pretty sure. It's the rubber things, because the N and the M were always rubbed off. You could never see which letters they were because you played Daley Thompson's Decathlon. Some right blasts from the past here. A big set of Meccano here. Now, I never got into Meccano. I'm guessing it's because my mum didn't love me enough. But if I did get into Meccano, this is the Meccano set I would like. You know, this is like proper, it's more like being a man, isn't it, than Lego. I always got stuck with Lego. But if you had stuff like this, you'd feel like a proper engineer. I've never seen one of them before, and you probably never will see one of them. That is fantastic. That is a tricycle made for handicapped people, people who have to be in wheelchairs. They've made it into a proper tricycle. It's got a light on it. It's got a horn on it. And you'd go forward by turning that around. That is brilliant. I'm not much of a car person, so I don't know what's what. I've no idea. Oh, I've heard of a Vespa moped. A Vespa car there. That's quite unusual. And then over here, all I can say about that is it reminds me of Dukes of Hazzard. But I don't know what it is. Ford GXL means nothing to me, but it seems really wide. We've got some metal detecting finds here. So I have to show these. Found in Bury St Edmunds by a guy called Bob. And there's some nice things here. The thing which really stands out for me is that coin weight. The condition of that is fantastic. And then down here, because that's from 1772, that's old. And then down here you've got this from 1886, and look, it says best wishes on it. That's nice. I've literally found dozens and dozens and dozens of them. We've talked about these before. These up here.
Oh, yeah.
Now, what did we say they were? It was used for rattling as a gas. The gas warden would rattle it to warn people to put the gas masks on. People at football matches use them as well. Yeah. But something else I've only just learnt. It's also a bird scarer.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Useful tool, really. I always thought it was just a silly little toy people used to take to football and had no use, but had a lot of uses. Back to metal detecting, we've got an ancient metal detector there. It's a Garrett Master Hunter 7 ADS. Lovely. And this is everything they found on this farm, apparently, in 12 months. Now, I'll have to be honest, if that's all I found in 12 months, I'd be pretty disappointed, because there's nothing ultra special in there. Yeah, you've got some nice crotal bell bits, a few nice buckles, some very nice buttons, but they're mainly Victorian, they're not too old. A few coins. There is one silver halfpenny from 1200, an old hammered. But everything else is pretty modern, really. Lots of thimbles, musket balls, and a medieval key. That's nice. But in 12 months, you'd be a bit disappointed with that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but maybe the thing is so old that it wouldn't work the way it would today.
Well, I don't know if they actually used this metal detector to find them. It doesn't say they used this particular one, but yeah, maybe they did. What were you just saying?
I just said, look at the size of these.
And what else did you say about them?
Well, what do you use them for?
You don't know what they're for?
No.
They're for castrating horses.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't believe you just made me do it.
No, I am guessing. But it could well be.
Oh.
Couldn't remember the name of the place as we were going in, but it's Granary Craft. I think I said Granary Wharf. It's Granary Craft. Yeah, just a nice little museum. It's actually a tea room. Cafe. Yeah. And it's just like at the back of the cafe, free. And there were some nice interesting things in there, weren't there? Yeah. And you've got this little car park, and at the other side of the car park here, you've just got a little strip where people have got their caravans and motorhomes. Not many, there's only 4 or 5. But yeah, nice little place. Are you going to mark that out of 10? It was just somewhere we were stopping on way back home.
It was really interesting, it was free.
A 10?
Yeah. it's free.
I'll give it a 5.
5? Had loads of little menageries in
I'm
there.
giving it a 5. I'm entitled to my opinion.
So 7.5. Woo!
7.5.
7.5.
5. Thanks for watching. It's nothing special, this one. It was just, you know, just a little thing we threw in. But see you next time. Bye bye.